Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to explain Text Our World Through English, Class 9. In that Unit 2, C Reading V.V.S Laxman, very special. From this chapter, we can see what is the format of an interview. This chapter is really an account of interview itself. The person who interviewed from Sports Star channel itself, Sports Star, a representative came and interviewed V.V.S Laxman. Before the chapter or before the interview, we can see the overall outlook of this chapter is there given in the first 3 to 4 paragraphs. Let's move on to that. Treat success and failure on the same wavelength. Success and failure are parts of anybody's life. The key is self-belief and performing consistently in tough conditions. V.V.S Laxman tells. Actually, these are the words said by V.V.S Laxman, and it may be a good message for the upcoming players too. One of the finest players in contemporary cricket has called it a day. Called it a day. It says that it's his retirement. So called it a day means actually let's stop. That is the exact meaning. If someone is saying let's call it a day, that means let's stop. Here called it a day, past tense. So we can analyze that V.V.S Laxman declared his retirement on that day. So obviously we can say that after his announcement of that retirement, the below person, I already mentioned about that sports star person came and took a interview with V.V.S Laxman. For someone who delighted cricket lovers with his brilliance with the willow for 16 long years in Test cricket, Bangipurapu Venkat Sai Laxman announced his retirement at a crowded media conference in Hyderabad ahead of the 2 Test series against New Zealand. Even though 2 Test match series are remaining, India vs New Zealand, he announced his retirement without completing that. The 37-year-old star batsman who was part of the fabulous batting lineup which helped India become the number 1 Test team shares his experiences and thoughts in an exclusive interview with Sportstar. So in this chapter we can see an exclusive interview happened in India with a sports star. Here sports star actually V.V.S Laxman itself, but sports star a representative came and interviewed V.V.S Laxman. Let's see first question of that sports star, that channel representative. When you look back, how has the journey been in the world of cricket? V.V.S Laxman said, "It has been wonderful. I was lucky that the Hyderabad Cricket Association promoted me and Saki, Said Mainuddin Saki, former the under-16 level itself. They made us play in the under-19 grade the same year. It was a huge leap for us and very encouraging. Fortunately, by 18, I was on the verge of playing for Hyderabad in the Ranji Trophy." Through his answer, we can see that levels he played at under 16 and under 19. That level onwards, he got luck. From that game of cricket itself, a turning point came to his life. Honestly, I feel that all the hard work and commitment I put in from the start of my career have culminated in 16 long years of international cricket. It has been an immensely satisfying feeling to have contributed to India in my own way. Actually, V.V.S Laxman is known for his grace and elegance in batting. So, how that turning point came to his life, that he is explaining. Moving to next sports star, who has been the biggest influence on you, V.V.S Laxman? My parents, Dr. V. Shandaram and Dr. V. Satyabhama. No doubt about that, especially given the fact that sports was never an integral part of her life, but the guiding philosophy which they taught was handling success and failure with equal ease. Actually, that was a philosophy. He is also taking that from his parents. Lakshman's philosophy of life is to treat success and failure on the same wavelength. That means we have to enjoy in a medium level only. Don't exceed that. Success and failure are parts of anybody's life. We have to cross check that, examine that what is the failure of that match or what was the failure and how we can make up from that failure. And success also we have to cross examine how it happened, what all the factors it lead to success. The key is uh, self belief and performing consistently in tough conditions. That is the main key this V.V.S Laxman handed and saying to others also. So by his answers, we can see that the main influencers were his father, Dr. V. Shandaram, and mother, Dr. V. Satyabhama. Actually, they have given him freedom to take his own life. Even though they were doctors, their professions were doctors, they made a decision to take child's decision as his wish itself. So we can see his parents gave complete freedom to choose his career. That is the main thing, and his uncle Baba Mohan played a very crucial role in his decision to become a cricketer. That we can see in next. What did the sport teach you? V.V.S Laxman, character. To treat success and failure on the same wavelength, it also taught me to be very balanced, and obviously, whatever I am today is because of cricket. Sports star, next question. What was the most difficult phase of your career? It was when I had to prefer cricket to academics. That was the toughest moment of my life. Though there was always the dream to play for my country, I also had a natural desire to be a doctor. Coming from a family of doctors, luckily my father gave me the complete freedom to choose any one of the two. Here, the role of my uncle Baba Mohan was very crucial along with some of the coaches then. So this much already explanation already over. Moving to next question. Do you believe that it will be difficult for the modern day young talent to make it as a big as you did? Have you things changed a lot in this regard? Have things changed a lot in this regard? This was a question. Frankly, nowadays it is more easy to perform and be recognized because of the media glare. There are many platforms for real talent to come good, and the IPL is one such which pushes you into national reckoning. If you perform, you are bound to get recognized. So he is saying that when he was passing through his childhood days, he was not getting such an exploration now what youth are getting. Now social media is supporting in everyone. Likewise, this IPL matches are upcoming. But when he was there as a star up to 30 age. That much of recognition was not there. Actually, reckoning means recognition. So every young talents are now getting national reckoning. But when his lifeline moving to a crucial time, such a national reckoning was not there. Only because of his talent he got national reckoning. Next question. From where did you draw the strength to emerge as a giant every time there was an effort to dwarf your achievements? My parents and my entire family again. They, along with my well wishers, were always the source of inspiration. The best part is that they never changed, irrespective of whether I was performing or not. What were your biggest moments as a cricketer? There were many, but some stand out. Though I never played the World Cup that saw India as the number one team, being a member of the Indian team, which was the world number one in the Test cricket, was one of them. The 281 against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2001 was another. That test remains the most memorable match for me. In fact, the test series was very special for all the players, for it was also the best and the most memorable series. That series gave us the confidence that we can be the best. Clearly, that was the turning point of Indian cricket itself. So we could see in the sports star, the interviewer is asking certain questions. Still now, he explained all the answers appropriately. So he started his career by playing at the under 16 level. By 18, he was playing in the Ranji Trophy. That is notable. And we seen that he was played for 16 years in Indian cricket. He contributed to the best of his ability and helped India become number one test team. And we can see in his test cricket itself, most memorable events were there. So he had many memorable moments in cricket. He was the member of the number one test cricket team in the world. He scored 281 against the Aussies in Kolkata in 2001. It was most memorable match for Laxman as well as for the India itself. When you look back, what were the reasons for India becoming the number one side? It is important to remember that it was not a sudden transformation which had come in one year. It all started in early 2000 when Saurav Ganguly became the captain. I feel lucky to have played under Saurav, my first captain Sachin and MS Dhoni. They all led by example. Everyone was a true performer and all of them had traits of leadership. Actually, he is indirectly saying that through different selection procedures, all the cricket players, Indian cricket players, came to such a level. So, all those selected players having their own achievement level, their own performance level. They have talent. Here, traits means different qualities, especially leadership qualities, even. How different was Saurav Ganguly as a captain? I must say that the combination of Saurav and coach John Wright was influential in changing the mindset of Indian cricket itself. For it was then that we started doing well consistently, especially abroad. And we had some amazingly talented individuals with the hunger of success who played with great pride, worked really hard, and showed great commitment level. What has been your finest incident on the field? Well, with a big smile. So he is remembering that exact incident funniest itself. When Saurav and I coiled while taking a single in an over ODI, it is still amusing and embracing when I look back as to how it could have happened. Actually, a funniest moment he is still remembering regarding the collision. While taking runs, they collide each other. They get hit together. Next question. What was the most disappointing moment for you? There was nothing like that, but I would feel terribly disgusted whenever I dropped a catch. I would feel sorry for the bowler who puts in such a great effort and the chance is flawed. That hurt me the most. So he is saying that the disappointment is not there, but if again I am analyzing, I can say that from my side itself, I kept ball down whenever a catch, important catch, misfield, it happened from his hand. Sometimes ball gone down to the floor even. So he said that frankly, many of the cricket players will not say misfield may be his disappointments. After that misfield, it may be a disappointment for him. What are your hobbies? I love to spend time with the members of my family. It gives so much of peace. I do love reading biographies of successful individuals, for they help us know how they handled different aspects in life and in sport. So that is notable. His hobbies are spending time with his parents and reading biographies of successful people. That is important one that may lead him to great success level. Anyway, moving to next. You are a complete family man now. Outside, you are a celebrity, and at home, a normal, caring father. I am lucky to have such a wonderful, well knit family with a wonderful wife, and it's a great feeling to see the kids grow up so fast. It's a real joy to be with them. Who are the cricketers whom you admire? In my early days, Azhar. Well, Sachin is such a role model in every aspect. Kapil was a great inspiration too. So he said about Asruddin, Sachin, Kapil Dev. They inspired him and he admired them also. What is your favorite cuisine? So cuisine means actually the food cooked in a certain level or certain style can be called as cuisine. So cuisine is a style of cooking. So I am vegetarian. I love to taste all sorts of dishes. Thai cuisines are my favorite. What kind of music do you normally listen to and who are your favorite singers? India has been very fortunate to have seen so many great musicians and singers, and I love listening to Kishore Kumar and our own SPB. S.P. Balasubramaniam, with whom I fortunately enjoy a special personal relationship. So his uh, likes, which are the likes we can see in these three questions. He likes other cricketers like Asaduddin, Kapil Dev, Sachin. Next, he is a vegetarian and he like uh, what type of food means he like vegetarian food and he likes music as well as great singers. He admired Kishore Kumar and SP Balasubramaniam. Moving on, sports star, which TV program do you love to watch? Generally I don't miss any big sporting events, and Wimbledon is one such that I love to watch without fail. And with the family members, I do enjoy watching the singing and dancing competition programs. I am amazed at the talent actually. As a family person, as a sportsman, he is enjoying both type of programs or both type of channels. Anyway, moving to next. Who was your childhood hero? The childhood and current hero is my dad. I owe everything to him. He says that his childhood and present hero is only his dad itself. Next, what is that you miss by being a cricket or cricketing celebrity? I never thought of myself as a big cricketer. It is always nice to be with my family. My wife has all the qualities I look for. I have two wonderful kids and I am blessed to have such a family. Next question. Have you given thought to post-retirement plans? Well, I have a dream to set up a school and an academy. I am confident to realizing this big dream. So in this interview, we can see his memorable events is scoring 281 runs against Australia at Kolkata in 2001. It is not only his own memorable one, all the Indians memorable event itself, and his message was treat success and failure on the same wavelength. Don't be overjoyed to a success and don't be over sad to a failure even. Treat equally both success and failure. That was the message he wanted to give to newly upcoming players too.